Yo, what's good with you, boy? Professor Pippage. Uh, I want to do a quick little recap before I did a weekend analysis. Last week I did not follow the currencies too much, especially after like Monday and Tuesday, because I wasn't really sure of which direction the market was going to go in. So I just stepped away from it and then just kind of jumped over the cryptos. I can kind of show you results from that here shortly, but just want to go back and review and see how did my markups and my charts actually play out. Starting with the DXY, two possible setups. We had the weekly open back over here. Who said if price came out bullish, who's looking for a let it break, retest, and then push up to his next zone up here. We kind of got the break, but it would have been hard to consider any of those a retest. I need to get the paid version of this shit. I'm get on damn ass. It would have been hard to call any of these a retest simply because it didn't touch back, to that area or zone that we broke out of. So we probably, we just had to sit and wait to see if we truly wanted to buy this market, just catch it off any of these breaks and retests instead of waiting for it to hit the zone. So just based off the notes, daily trend bullish, forward pattern, higher highs, higher lows, 1H pattern, bullish continuation above 96,243, which we did get that. So if you took the immediate buy based off of these markups, then you could have won the profit. Weekly is bullish, next structure around 97.80, 97.60. Weekly structure looks best to mark for higher time frames. Point number two, daily was bullish, structures are not clean and clear. Number three, possible double top around 96.20, 96.25. Okay, he's probably looking at back over here, 96.20, 96.25. No new low created, so we'll have to see and close below 95.398 to confirm bearish trend. So back end over here, we're looking for the price got down here, then we definitely could look for shorts coming back down to some of these levels. But what happened was price action broke above that continuation buy zone. We didn't get the retest, so no real entry. We did have a little note here saying price action break the trend line, probably should be looking for shorts, and pretty nice little short in there if we were following this last week analysis. Jumping over to UJ, I think UJ is probably one that confused me the most, which caused me to damn step away from the currencies for a little bit. But had a weekly high, weekly open back open on 21st. Price action opened up bullishly. We had possible buys above. I did not take those buys. Continuation buys to break there. The retest held up that level. So potentially second buy entry could have been there. And then up to that zone. Continuation buys. We had a break and a retest of that level. So we could have got in again right there, but didn't take it. I didn't take any trades on the currency side, like I said, past like Tuesday or so. So missed all this price action. These buys probably would have been easy to catch. 4H. Yeah, 4H was too far back. Looking for levels. So you probably would just had to been watching the charts to catch them shorts. But once you could have saw price action start breaking low, you probably could have set up. Does it give you an entry? Completely past all this bullish structure. I mean, you'd have had to been real gutsy. This is the level that price broke through and gave you a new high. So demand that created a new high. So if you were watching and waiting for this level right here to get tapped and saw that price action did reach back into that level, but did not give you a new high, you could possibly took a short from there. And then all these buys, continuation buys, are now invalid simply because the price action is bearish. Now, we did come over down to the continuation sell zone. So what we expect or what we look for here is a break and retest of that zone and price maintain that zone. So price actually opened up here in a couple of hours. If these off the chain, excuse me 1 second. If price action maintains this level here and then starts to short again, potentially catch some sales from that level down to 12,728. So it's not the best setup simply because price action has already moved to the zone pretty deeply. We have created support right here that we have failed to break through. So you definitely want to catch a good pattern up at the top of this level to have the best risk and reward ratio. But as far as where you put stops at on this 1 hour chart, potentially will be way up here. So it will be pretty rough. All right, now let's see if you catch it from there. And you have stops above this wick. That's a 63 pip stop loss. So yeah, that'll be a nasty risk reward take. I mean, it's a 1 to 1.3, but you'll be risking 63 pips. So it might be best just to wait. Let's see what if price action can retest that zone it broke out of. I mean, it could potentially, you know, see what the 30 looking any better. Yeah, it could potentially pull back to where entry is. So you have to wait and see when the price action get up to that level, actually touching to that level. Because right now we've already pushed up to that level. We rejected here one time, and you got 2 more rejections over here. So you have to wait and see because these candles are still currently bullish. So just a recap, not a prediction on anything. GJ, yeah, GJ was quite frustrating as well. This trade here did play out. I had this one in my Telegram group, but I was not waiting around for anything else. This trend here is bearish, but at the same time, I don't know what I was looking for. I think I was looking for buys because of this price action right here, closed above this bearish structure. But should have been still looking for sales. As you can see, price is still bearish. I don't really know at what point you possibly could have been looking for or could have stuck with the buy bias. I guess once price action closed above some of these structural levels over here, then you could have confirmed the bullish trend to the upside, but that never happened. So that's what should have been an indication to continue to look for the sales, as we can clearly see that price action is still in this downtrend. So but could have had potential sales once if you were paying attention. This would have been hard to take unless you took the breakout. Yeah, a lot of liquidity building up under that level. This would have been difficult to take, just like on UJ. So if you saw price action do that small exhaustion up under that level, then possibly could have caught shorts there, or you could have caught the breakout from up there. Let's see, you got the weekly open here, continuation sales. So we would have had the break. Not the deepest retest, but you could have caught that retest and then rolled it out to the bottom continuation or bearish continuation zone. Same difference. You got the break, you got the retest, and you could have had the short. That was a short entry from right there. So definitely could have acted up on GU this week. Definitely had the entries or the setups was there. Let's go back and see what kind of notes we have on GU. Daily trend was bearish, 4H pattern high highs and high lows. 1 hour setup stuck in the nasty range, which is just back in here. So just wait for continuation sales, the continuation buys to get hit. See what we got up here. Weekly is bearish, no wick to fill. 4H, higher highs and higher lows. Looking at this price action back over here. Complex correction still to the downside. Or momentum still to the downside. Talking about this here. 4H did give a break of structure. Impulse move still to the downside. So everything I was looking at as far as last Sunday's analysis was telling me that the market was bearish. So possibly should have continued looking for sales. But with this choppy price action, it makes it hard to say, okay, I definitely can go for sales simply because impulse moves just really weren't there. It's back and forth correction price action. Impulse moves I'm looking for like this. Which way is the gas going? Oh, gas going that way. Probably should be looking for buys. Gas going this way, probably should be looking for sales. Just another indication, another confirmation to say, okay, well, the momentum is to the downside. You kind of saw it here, but then you got the corrective price action back in between. And you got this big candle, but then it exhausted right at this level, looking like it could push back bullish, but it didn't. So last week was one of those weeks where you definitely would just had to been watching and definitely know how to trade the markets as far as getting in and getting out. Jumping over to AU. Let's see, you got the weekend open. We're looking forward to short and then pull back and then drop on out. It chopped around. It kind of did short, I guess, here, then pull back. But like I said, these potentially would have been difficult to take because, like I said, the same thing with GU. There was no real impulse. excuse me, no real impulsive move that shows you which way price action wants to go. This is an impulsive move I would have been looking for back up here to show me that the market wants to go down. I mean, you can kind of count this one, but those candles are really small and choppy compared to these candles right over here. So if you took the continuation sales, potential, I would have had to see a break and then come back to that zone, which really didn't happen. So probably would have missed this one. And then we broke below this level here. So potentially could have been setting up and waiting over here, but that's it. Nothing real clear. Daily trend bearish, forex pattern, lower lows and lower highs. One day, see if we can get a retest of the continuation zone, possible shorts from there, which is back end over here is what I was looking at. So weekly bearish with a wick to fill. I don't see a wick fill marked up. Daily push right through continuation zone, which is this here, I'm guessing. Bearish continuation zone, so down over here. Next zone about 50 pips away. So these two zones here, hey, that's more than 50 pips, but yeah. Market was bearish or stayed bearish, should have been looking for shorts. UCAD. We got the weekly open, so we've been looking buys above, continuation buys above 26,627. So this would have been the break. This would have been the retest. This would have been a continuation buy. Up here, would have been looking to retest these highs and then continue even more. So potentially could have took some profits there because I definitely would have probably had a TP1 marked up there. Possible sales below is probably talking about something over here. If we came up and start out and you sell it back down. 50%, I don't know. Not trade, so we can get rid of that. But after that, yeah. Price action was bullish, so probably would have been best to wait for the buys, but the way this is marked up, it would have been tough to see a buy, simply because price came back to respect this demand that puts us into the highs, retested it, or came back to retested this level, and then shot up to the high. So it would have been definitely just a week to watch the charts and be on top of whatever sort of setup you thought was going to play out the best. With this, it would have been the buys, price action with bullish. AU, it would have been the shorts, price action with bears. GU, the best setup would have been a short, the price action with bears. GJ, we were consolidating, so it's kind of hard to call the shorts, even though the market, the higher time frames with bears, possibly just wait for the shorts, the best short setup, which after seeing this one hit, this two hit, still not being able to break above, and then this level was not able to break above, so that would have been your effective lower high. You potentially could have been ready as price action pulled back here. It was also a little bit there, but UJ, this shit was everywhere, so I couldn't tell you which one you should have been waiting for. Price action here, bullish, so you should have been waiting for the buys, but at the same time, this shit sold off heavily last week at the end of the week. So over to gold, I did take a couple of spots on gold, and they did not play out. This one, I hopped in and was looking for a retest, even though I knew the price action was bearish. I did not stay in these trades long because I knew price action was bearish. I was just simply looking for a retest trade, which the thought process was right. It didn't play out towards the end of the, but it didn't play out till towards the end of the week. But you know, at the same time, you get in too early, it's just as bad as not taking the best possible setup. So, looking back into it, how I could have. Let me see. We got a breaker structure over here. Probably wasn't the best to enter. Price was so high. Oh, I think I took that because price broke above my possible buy zone. So this is an impulse buy move over here. And it just never took off for me. So giving the trade a second chance, you would have to probably, I would have probably had to wait till price broke above these highs over here where price action start out from again, where price action start out from in the past. And my entry probably would have been right over here. Price action broke above and stayed above, smashed TP1 and TP2. And then it just hit this level over here and just started to retrace. So, but yeah, we did have the sell below from the weekend analysis. Price the market opened on the 21st, and on the 22nd, you can see these sales would have hit, and this continuation sale would have hit. As far as my setup, 26,627. So, the continuation sales wouldn't have hit because I don't have a retest of that level just yet. But possible sales below, impulse sales up here would have hit all the way down here for, let me see, good little 191 pips. So, you know, nice little take profit. But like I said, I did run away from the currencies last week just because my mind was like all over the place trying to read and analyze the charts, and it just wasn't happening for me. So I just stepped away and I went to Bitcoin. I did get busy on Bitcoin. These are the trades that I took. I had this trade called out, but I did not take it. I was looking for it to break this trend, come back and retest, and then it fell on out. I stepped away from it a little bit, let the price action play out. And what I saw was over here, we had a big impulse to the downside. We chopped around and then pushed back higher. What I was looking for was an exhaustion over here on this level, and I took it up to 15. So the level was a little bit easier for me to see as we broke above some of these highs over here, retesting, got in over there. Price action did push up. Once it pushed up, I was heavily in profits. I put stops into above break even. I was looking for it to retest this high over here, and it came back and stopped me out. But once it did, what I did was I saw this level here was created. Price action didn't break above, so I got in again. The second trade did hit up there. So as you can see, and then what I was looking for next, I saw this little corrective action here. Saw this big bullish impulsive candle. I mean, engulfing candle over here, and I got in again for another buy. And I knew price action previously was bearish. So for most of these buys, I was not looking for the home run, but I knew I needed to be in and out if price action wasn't going in my favor. And this one right here hit stops. Once I saw this price action hit stops there, I waited for price action to break this zone, and then I got in again for the short. I should have, because I saw this whole open space, but I didn't want to be greedy. You know, I saw a level over here that price action could potentially stall out, you know, back down in here, and that's why I captured my profits. But what ended up happening was price action fell all the way out. So if I was actively looking at it, I probably would have took the TP off and just let it run, but I didn't, and that's what I caught on that one. So small loss here, small win here, but big win over here, break even over here. So overall, I thought I was doing pretty good. I was like, okay, I'm reading this Bitcoin. Same thing happened over here. Price action pushed up, put stops to break even, got stopped out. Over here, what happened over? Okay, I had two positions over here on Bitcoin. I had the first one, this is the first one, which I had stops originally above here. And then as we started to struggle to break below, and once price action was, let me pull this over. So price action started to drop, pull back, I got in. Once we got down here and I saw price action struggling to break lows on this side, I pulled stops above this candle, and then I got stopped out on this trade. The second trade, I had TP down at the bottom from up here to down there, and that one closed out full profit. This one got stopped out, back in up there. So overall, I had a break even, I had a win, I had a stop loss, I had a win. So 2 wins, 1 stop loss, 1 break even. Or no, this wasn't break even. This one closing profit. It just I didn't take full profits. It came all the way back down and stopped me out somewhere down here. So 2 wins, a stop loss, a break even, a stop in profit, and then a win. So 3 wins, 2 stop losses, and then like one, 2 break even. So overall, I ended up in profit, but I was pretty excited, you know, be able to see those trades, execute on those trades, and get in and get out. So I'm about to go and erase all of these, get marked up for the new week coming up. I'll possibly, if I see anything that looks interesting on the currencies, I probably will start the week off on that side. If not, I won't take any trades and just go back to the cryptos simply because, end of November, start of December, end of the year, less volume. We did have a lot of volume on Fridays, which usually don't take place, but yeah, just sit back and wait and see what we can catch. But for the most part, that's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Welcome to the